Now we're starting. All right. Well, chapter 8. Yeah, we're rolling in, man. Listen, we're at this point. God has given us instructions on how things are supposed to work with the sacrifices. Remember how we're going to cut up the animals and who's going to do what and what it means. Now we're at the point where it's time to go and do the work, okay? Up until this point, we're talking about all the things that should happen. God has given instructions. Adonai, the master, is saying, hey, this is how we eat at the table. This is table time with Adonai. This is what it looks like. Sit down, put it in your head. So now it's time for everybody to get to work. And so for you guys at the table, it's time for y'all to get to work doing the job, okay? And so here, this is what we're going to be reading about 8. All right, start,
Use our fire pit to burn something for an hour? No.
No, we've done that before when we burnt all that paper.
Yeah, but not for an hour. Not for an hour.
No, it was more than an hour to get that stuff going. Go ahead, Demetrius, since you want to talk so much. Start.
Wait. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, take
Aaron
and his sons, then his
with him,
and the garments.
Garments good.
And the
Anointing.
Oil.
And
the bowl of the sin offering. And the 2
rams.
And the 8.
No. What's that word? Somebody help him out. What's that word there?
I asked him.
Oh, so okay. Ashley gets a chance to steal. What's that word?
Unleavened?
Nope.
What? Eggs?
Nope. Basket. Continue, Demetrius. Basket of no. It's over now. Basket of unleavened bread.
No.
Verse 3. Continue. And
Moses did.
Go ahead, Ezra. Assemble.
Assemble all the
a symbol. Where do you see a symbol?
That's the word you missed.
Congratulations.
Nope. You're on verse 3. Find the little 3, Hadassah. 8. Congregation. At the entrance of the tent of meeting. And Moses did as Adonai commanded him. And the congregation was assembled at the entrance of the tent of meeting. So, okay. It's party time. Again, table time with Adonai. So, this is what's happening. All the instructions been given. Listen, no. First, Adonai tells people, God says, hey, this is what we're going to do. Now that all the instructions are given, now it's time to start. Everybody come to dinner or show up. It's table time. So everybody, the congregation, means all the people are showing up for table time with Adonai for the first time. All right. Verse 5. Find the 5. Nope. And Moses said to the congregation, this is the thing that the Lord, or Adonai, has commanded to be done. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons and washed them with water. Again, we see this in baptism later on. So they've been washed with water and put the coat on him and tied a sash around him and the waist of his clothes, him with a robe, and put an ephod, which is like a chest piece, like some jewelry on him, tied with skillfully woven brand, and an ephod around him, binding it to him with the man, and placed a breastplate on him. And you put the Urim and the Thummim, which is some special dice, and set them in the turban of his head, and in front of he set the golden plate in the holy crown as the Lord commanded Moses. Okay, so look, so this is day one. And so the priest is like, look, go get your sons, Aaron. Moses, go get your nephews. We're going to put on the high priest. We're going to put him on a special clothes. He's going to get a special outfit that lets you know that this is his job for the day. He is the man. And then there's special dice called Urim and Thummim. When they needed to make decisions and they couldn't figure out stuff, they'll put this dice, they'll roll dice to figure it out and let the dice decide as the will of God. And so it's like, instead of like flipping a coin, it's like, hey, we all got good ideas. We don't know which one today. Go, let's pray to the Lord and let him reveal it to it. And we'll just trust whatever the dice say. And so the man of God in the ephod, he will pray on behalf, shake up them dice, boom, hit it in that bowl, and whatever the dice say is what they're defining as the truth from Adonai, the master.
Is the magic 8 ball?
What's on the dice?
It's marked. They're marked a certain way, and they could read it.
Is the magic 8 like a magic 8 ball?
Not like a magic 8 ball, but like rolling like number dice, and based on whatever the dice say, that's what you're supposed to do. We see this idea in tarot card readings. We see this idea in quote unquote witchcraft, where people are divining whether it be tea leaves or they make the pot with the bones and animals and reading palms. That's all in kind of the like tea, like how you make tea. Like people would read, like you would brew tea, and then the people would read what was left in the cup, the little pieces, the residue at the bottom of the cup. And based on what the residue said is what it meant for your life or for your future based on how it was arranged in the cup. So we're talking about this type of idea that you see. You're talking about this type of idea. And so the man of God will have some dice and he's like, hey man, I don't know. Roll the dice up, boom. There it is. All right. And so we'll move on. And this will be on arbitrary things, okay? It's not like on big deal. It can be used on big deals. But like love God, love your neighbor as yourself. You don't need to roll no dice on it. But if there's some things that are kind of like really nuanced or complicated where everybody is confused, or we need to decide whether we're going to build a playground or whether we're going to build a garden, it's like, well, I don't know. Which one's the better idea?
It's garden.
A garden.
Right. But
The playground.
so, you know what? There's no need to argue about it. The man of God says, you know what? All ideas are good. We both want a playground and we both want a garden. We don't know what to decide. Boom, we get the dice, we roll the dice, we trust it comes from the Lord. All right, man, the dice says playground. Hey, man, I don't know why, but we're doing playground. But I wanted garden, but the dice says playground. So we're going with the dice because we're trusting the Lord. Right, because apparently the best thing to do is make a playground. How do we know? Because the dice says so. I don't need to understand it. We trust the Lord and Yahweh Elohim. They're given this way to divine and make decisions. And this is the say to go. I can't see the future. And if it says the playground is the best, I don't know what's coming. But obviously we need a playground. So we're building a playground. You will do the same thing when it's time to build a city. You will also, hopefully y'all will be gathering skills and knowledge and watching videos on how to really plan a city, which we'll start doing in free time. But in reality, there'll be a time where y'all gonna have to make a decision on, hey, listen, there'll be a time where Hadassah might have to make a decision on what to buy or what to do next. And all the options are good. You know what I'm saying? And so we want the option that the Lord says. And so we all have good ideas, but then we let the Lord decide, and this is how it happens. And when you roll the dice, nobody's mad. There's no cheating. You understand? Because how can you cheat? We all saw the dice. It's the same dice. We all rolled it together. We all agreed that whatever the dice says, we're going to do, no matter what the dice say.
Rigged dice.
There are no rigged dice.
You can't bring it. Don't bring
There's
it.
only one set of dice, and it's the high priest who has it. He is the person who can come here and talk straight to Dad. This is the guy who comes and talks to Adonai. The guy that's talking to Adonai don't have fake dice. He ain't cheating.
That means they ain't loaded.
Remember.
That means they have the dice upstairs.
Remember. Hold on. Remember, let's say King Ezra comes in and sees Adonai, sees me at the end of the table. Now, all of you, Hadassah, pay attention. Stop playing with that on this camera. Now, everybody, Hadassah, including you, are waiting. You're waiting for King Sleepy Ezra to tell y'all what Adonai has said, because he went in there and talked to Adonai. Now, if Ezra was like, "Hey man, we're gonna pull the dice out and let the dice decide," everybody's gonna listen to Ezra. Why? Because Ezra has the dice, and Ezra went in there. He's with Adonai. Now, everybody knows that Adonai is real, and Ezra's not going to lie, because Adonai will kill you for disobedience. He's taking this very serious as master in this position. And so you need to follow instructions, and it's very important. And so he's not playing around. Okay? And so, verse 14.
Can I read it?
Nope. Maybe ready. Little 14, Hadassah. Then he brought the bull of the sin offering and his sons and laid their hands on the head of the bull of the sin offering. Here he goes. And he killed it. And Moses took the blood with his finger and he put it on the... Yep.
It's at the top of the page. Oh, you have to go to the next page, Arson.
All right, listen.
The next?
We have 15.
At the top.
We're at verse 15, little 15. Now imagine in your mind, this is King Moses. Now for you guys, this would be King, it'd be like King Uncle Adrian. It'd be like King Uncle Adrian.
Uncle?
And our Uncle Adrian is the king, and you guys, and I'm the priest, and you're my sons, and we do the work of God, and Adrian does the work of king. And so King is coming. King Adrian is coming. And so Aaron, which would be me, and you guys, we would lay our hands on the bull, and then King Adrian will kill it. And then King Adrian, or in our case Moses, he takes the blood and with his finger put it on the horns on all the four corners of the altar to purify the altar, making it holy. Remember, anything the blood touches becomes what? Holy. So he's going to put it on the horns and make the altar holy and make atonement for it. And then he took all the fat from the entrails and long lobe, all that stuff, he burned it. And he put the bull and its skin and its flesh, and he burned it up with the fire outside the camp. As the Lord commanded Moses. So even Moses, as the king, or is the first one who's going to get blood and clean up boo-boo, and he's going to burn all the stuff himself. The king. Do you understand? So even Moses is showing the people, look, even I, God's friend, who sees him and talks to him face to face, I am out here shoveling cow boo-boo. And I'm taking it outside and setting it on fire. Now, if I, as God's friend, is getting blooded and scraping up cow boo-boo, you best believe y'all better be, this should be a light thing. If anybody who shouldn't be doing boo-boo on boo-boo duty, I shouldn't be on entrail duty. I'm Moses. I'm the leader of everybody. I shouldn't be on entrail duty.
Are you clean up the cat boo-boo?
Yes. Yeah, so Moses is saying, I am the king, Hadassah. And that's the picture. Even King Moses is cleaning up cat boo-boo. And so he's showing everybody that under God, under Adonai, everybody is equal. It doesn't matter if you're the king or you're just regular Ezra. Everybody cleans up boo-boo here. Everybody is under God. Everybody, listen, everybody works. Everybody works to help each other, even Moses. Okay? Verse 22. Go ahead, Ezra.
We're shoveling that.
Present it.
What's what? the
22.
Of a ram. The ram of
Ordination.
and Aaron and his sons laid their hands on the head of the ram. Verse 23. And
He killed it.
and Moses took some of its blood and put it on the robe.
No.
Some
No.
of Aaron and right ear and on thumb of his right hand and on the big toe of his right foot.
Okay. You heard what he just said. What just happened, Hadassah? What just happened, Hadassah?
I was listening and
No. What happened? What's happening, Demetrius? Help your sister out.
I didn't even run to class.
No. Demetrius, help your sister out. What's happening?
Yeah, help. So I can help you. What's up? That? No, not now. So.
Oh man, it's looking bad on table time with Dad, boy. No one's paying
I
attention.
know what happened.
I was paying attention.
And I asked her what happened.
I remember when I didn't say it.
No.
I got this. Some what got his right ear and the foot and his big toe. Everybody
What happened? He did what?
Oh, I
Shh. Wait a minute.
He was like,
What did Asher say?
he said some boy got his ear and something.
Whoa. What is Asher? Don't be stealing his answer. Oh man, so Demetrius gonna get the credit. What is it, Demetrius?
He said some boy got his ear and some boy got
He
his
put-
big toe.
Nope. Hadassah. David. Girl, stop talking. Stop talking. Don, Ezra, can you help them out? Since nobody was listening to what you was reading.
Moses put blood on his thumb and his big toe.
On whose thumb?
His
Aaron.
On who?
Aaron's.
Right. And who was Aaron?
Oh, I remember. His brother.
And who else? And who else did he do this to?
His son.
Right. And so, and what happened when that blood touches them?
They're holy.
Right. And that is a big deal. And so, from the head, from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet,
Head bottom.
he is holy. That's what the blood means. So in church, you'll hear about people being covered in the blood of Jesus. This is what this idea is like. This blood is making them holy, which means they now represent Adonai here at the table. They have special status. You understand? With special status comes special responsibility, special privileges,
What are special privileges?
like all this good food and good bread every day, and it comes with special penalties.
What are penalties? Oh, whatever.
What do you think a penalty is?
What kind of penalty?
If you disobey, what do you think will happen? With equal status equals equal punishment. So, and so on his hands, so everything Aaron touches, from the top of his head, from wherever he walks, from whatever he hears, whatever he touches, whatever he steps, is holy because it's on his hands, his ears, it's everywhere. Okay, so this is the contract. And Moses threw the blood against the altar on all sides, and then he took up the fat, and all the stuff from before, And then they took out the basket of unleavened bread that was before the Lord, and they took one of the loaves and one of the loaf of breads with the oil and one wafer and placed them on a piece of the fat. Oh, they got the juice on it. They sopped it up. And of the fat of the right thigh. And they put all the thieves in the hands of Aaron and his son, and they waved them. They literally take this bread with the fat juice and they wave it in front of the table like, here we are. Look at what we have.
Meat.
Observe what we have, God. And so they waved it before the Lord. And then Moses took them from their hands and burnt them on the altar of the fire. And remember, we got the bread that all the part that's God. Remember the bread that's unleavened, the fat from the animal. They're like, Lord, all this stuff that comes here, see, it is yours. Look, we offer it to you today. Then Moses comes and takes all the stuff, sets it on fire. Whoosh. Okay? All right. So this is letting everybody know that, all right, we ready to work. It's table time at Adonai. We're about to start. We're going to kick off this party, and this is how we kick off the party. Here's Aaron and the sons. They're going to all worship God. Everybody wave. We're getting ready to jump this thing off, set the thing on fire. Okay? Now, 30. Then Moses took up some of the anointed oil and the blood that was on the altar, sprinkled it on Aaron and his garments and his sons. So he took the blood, took some of the blood, and sprinkled it on them. Again, covering in the bowl, making them what? Making sure they are holy. It's like, we covered in blood. We holy, right? And so, and Moses and his sons boiled the flesh at the entrance of the tent of the meeting, and they ate it there, and the bread that was in the basket of ordination offerings, as I commanded, saying, Aaron and all his sons shall eat it. And what remains of the flesh and the bread, you shall burn it up with fire. And you shall not go outside the entrance of the tent of meeting for 7 days, until the days of your ordination is complete. For it will take 7 days to ordain you, as it has been done today. The Lord has commanded it be done to make atonement for you at the entrance of the tent of meeting. You shall remain there day and night for 7 days, performing what the Lord has charged you, so that you do not die. Verse 35. Asher. No, 34. 34. Asher. Read.
Wait, you really just...
34.
You really just read that.
Yep. All right. All right. Demetrius?
I got this. Verse 34.
You better hurry up, Asher. I ain't heard nothing.
Is as
No. Asher, you ain't getting off that easy read.
Hurry up.
No, he been caught not paying attention. That's why he ain't reading. Hurry up. No, go ahead, Ezra.
Has been done
Today.
Lord. What are you doing?
Pay attention. Don't worry about this thing. No, that's the Lord has the commandment. The Lord has commanded it to be done.
To make
atonement
for you.
That is to make it right. So atonement, listen, boys.
Come on for me.
Boys, sit up. Sit up. Y'all not looking at y'all Bibles, y'all looking at this blue cat. This blue cat ain't got nothing to worry about. He's gonna always be good. He does exactly what the Lord made him to do. Be your companion. That cat is always righteous. You are the one that is unrighteous. You need to be understanding here. So he's saying, boys, y'all don't be paying attention to do what's right, but it's all right. We're gonna do this and it's gonna be okay. You're gonna kill this bull, you're gonna put the stuff, and I'm gonna make it okay. Even though y'all don't be acting right, I'm gonna make it okay. That's atonement. And they're gonna do this in front of everybody. And after this is done, you will not go home for the next 7 days or nights. Your shift starts At the end, this party kicks off, and you will not leave. We're gonna party for the next 7 days. You are not leaving the table though. You're gonna sit up here and we're gonna do this all day.
Wait, we're having table. What?
Remember, it's party time. It's time to party. So we're at the beginning. This is coronation. We're kicking off the party. That's why we waving the food. We're gonna set this on fire. We're gonna start the party. Ezra, who's the first in line to bring their food up to come see Adonai? Who's the first? Ezra be like, we got some more. Well, bring some more up with an offer, man. Let's start the thing. Let's eat. All right. Asher, go ahead, get the shovel. Go start cleaning the boo-boo. Let's go. Let's go. Demetrius, start throwing the blood on there. Hadassah, get more wood. Right. It's party time. We kicking it off. Okay, that's what's happening right now. You understand? And everybody should be excited. Okay. All right. Verse 9. Because we know you're gonna be 7 days, 7 nights, and that's what the Lord's charged, so you may not die. And I have commanded Aaron and his sons. Aaron and his sons did all the things that the Lord commanded by Moses. So Aaron and his sons were obedient. Verse 9. And then on the 8th day, chapter 9, Hadassah, big 9. Big 9, there it is. All right. Demetrius, you don't look like you're on chapter 9. Look like you picking at your arm. Number 9. On the 8th day, all right, 7 days have gone by. This is the first week of work. 7 days have gone by. Day 8. Now it's time for a day off for Aaron and his sons. Party over, guy, for you guys. It's time to go home. We're going to do something else now. On the 8th day, Moses called Aaron and his son and the elders of Israel and said to Aaron, listen, imagine in your mind, take for yourself a bull calf, a brand new bull, for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering, both perfect, and offer them before Adonai. And say to the people of Israel, take a male goat for a sin offering, and a calf and a lamb, both a year old, without blemish, a burnt offering, and an ox and a ram for a peace offering, and a grain offering. Today the Lord will appear before you. Do you understand? What's happening? What's happening? What are the people about to do?
Offerings.
Yeah, grab a lamb.
Stop playing with that.
A year old and both. Perfect.
Right. What are they getting ready to do? What were those lambs for and these things for? Sin. For sin. Right. And so everybody is bringing an offering for what? Their sin. To be made right with God. All right. And so to have God's favor and blessing. So we're kicking the party off. God is here. And this is the kick. If you bring the things, Jehovah Shabbath is going to be here. Well, Adonai will be here. The Lord is here. Like God himself, Adonai will show up. You will see him today when you bring the things. Like people are like, I've never seen. Y'all say it's there. It's like, oh no. You will come to the table on this day and you will see God for yourself with your own 2 eyes. And you will eat in the presence of the Lord. Huh? Okay, now listen. All right. And so all the things. Verse 12. All right, so we're going to make the offering. Get down verse 12. Then he killed the burnt offering, and Aaron's sons handed over the blood, and they threw it against the sides of the offer, and they handed over the burnt offering to him piece by piece, and the head, and he burnt them on the offer. And then he washed the entrails, the guts, and the legs, and burned them on the burnt offering on the altar. And then he presented the people's offering and took the goat and the altar. So now that he did all the stuff we talked about, now they're actually doing it. They're taking all the offerings. They're doing all the stuff, okay? All right, so let's skip all the way down to 22. All right, Demetrius, pick us up at 22.
22?
Right.
Then,
Aaron?
and goats.
lifted.
Up his and
What?
hand.
Hands.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
And to our.
What's that word, Asher? See, you're not ready. You gotta be ready to go. What's that word, Ezra?
I'm not ready to go.
Yep, verse 22.
Lift up his hand to tower.
Nope.
Tower.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Tower.
Nope. Nope. You can stop now. Nope. It's still Demetrius Reed. Towards the people.
And the image.
Blessed them. I'll pick it up. Just listen. We're gonna get through the chapter. So Aaron, look at me. Look at me. I want y'all to watch me so you can see. Then, so after they waved the fat and party's kicking off, then Aaron lifted his hands towards the people, like we prayed yesterday. He lifted his hands toward the people and he blessed them. And he came down from the offering, the sin offering, and the burnt offering, and the peace offering. Hey, pay attention. And Moses and Aaron went into the tent of meeting. And when they came out, so this all happened. So then they go in, after this happens, they go in to the tent. All right. A meeting. And when they come out, they bless the people. So they come in, they talk to God, and then they go about and they bless the people. And the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. And the fire came out from before the Lord and consumed the burnt offering and the pieces of fat on the altar. And all the people saw it, and they shouted and fell on their faces.
Ow! Ouch.
Do you understand?
That hurts.
Sit up.
Sit up. What's up, Paul?
Sit up. Now, imagine in your mind what is happening.
That must have hurt.
Aaron and Moses walk into the tent after everybody brings the stuff, and they done set it out there. And then a great light. And then the glory of the Lord appeared. All right. And so 23, I'll just say, and then the glory of Adonai appeared to all the people. Fire came forth from the presence of Adonai, consuming the burnt offering and the fat on the altar. When all people saw this, they shouted and fell on their faces. And then we're about to go to Aaron's sons. That's tomorrow when we find out what's getting ready to happen when you disobey Adonai. So think of this, Ezra, in your head. Now everybody showed up for the party, and then all of a sudden, a great light appears. Like it is like, ooh, like the power of God like shows up, like a supernatural event. You know what I'm saying? And they see this light, and not only from this fire just out of nowhere comes up and just consumes everything. Just like in our Elijah story that we remember from before, with the showdown, and we're going to burn down the bulls. So this is the first time we see this. And so all the people, imagine how big this is. Now, the people of Israel, fun fact, there's about as many people in Israel as there are in the city that we live in right now. So let's say there might be about 1 million people or so out here. So this light was so great that everybody that's in this city, in the area, would have seen it. You understand? And so if you standing up close, you at the table when Adonai stands up and comes and consumes the stuff, everybody's like, oh my goodness. They had never seen nothing like that in their lives.
Consumes what?
Huh?
Wait, what is it consuming?
Look, if that whole, you imagine looking outside and the whole sky becomes blinding white in an area, and then fire comes out and burns everything in front of you, but doesn't burn a single person. Doesn't hurt. Heat don't hit nobody. Everybody sees this stuff, and it's like, oh my
Looking
God.
at him. Look there.
Do you understand? If you're standing there and this happens, what are you going to do?
Do something.
Oh no. No, the appropriate response is to fall on your face. I mean, it's not, listen, it's not fall on your face, but it's like people are excited because it's not only, Adonai is your God. So it's not like anything to fear. You should respect when Adonai shows up in all power, and you have not like y'all are here at the party, and here comes God Himself to the party, kicks off the power, consuming all the things. The scene is so amazing. I'm sure the people were so fearful the weight of it all. They just automatically is like, oh no. You automatically go face to the ground because you'll understand one day. You look, when that day comes and you see something like that, there's only one proper position when you're in the presence of greatness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
Because you're in the presence of someone who has authority to do whatever they please with you in their lives. You have to entrust your entire life to this person because they have enough power to destroy you. They have more authority than anything. You can't do anything. To act in any way of rebellion or offense will mean instant death. So you do not want to offend Adonai. So you're like, nope, I will not even look. That's how serious. I will not even look you in the face. Pay attention. Pay attention. So this is why we're knowing God as Adonai. The people do not know God the same way as Moses does. Understand? Moses and God has a special relationship. They are friends. Everyone else are with Moses. Okay? They're only good. Okay, it's like this. Ezra and I are friends. Why are you trying to entice us? Do I need to prop you?
No.
Look, this is how God is talking through Moses. This is what he's saying. Moses and God have a special relationship. He calls him Easy. And Easy calls God by his name. And he knows him by his name, Yahweh. Yahweh Elohim. He knows him like this. He said, because of my relationship with Ezra and Ezra's grandfather, all of you people are cool. Because if he's cool, y'all are cool. But remember, y'all don't know God like that. Y'all know God as Adonai, Master. That's why they don't want to come see God. They never seen God. Only Easy has his personal relationship. So when the folks are seeing God's power, Hadassah, for the first time, when he shows up on the scene, that's what they were doing. Like your big ass going, big old eyes. Like it was amazing. Okay? This is amazing. It was all inspiring. And it should have made people very happy. So they fall to their faces because now they know. Not only has this same God got them out of Egypt, now everybody in the camp has seen this for themselves. They've watched it happen. And they know that it's real. And they should be putting their trust and faith completely in Adonai at this point because they've seen his powers and wonders through Moses. But then they actually saw God with their own two eyes, or his power. Okay, so people have no excuse. So when we pick up in 10, we're going to pick up with some people that didn't quite follow directions. And you'll also learn. Huh?
Why the teen?
Right, and you'll see.
Teen?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the smoke and all that stuff tomorrow. Like what we talked about last week, where I had the smoke and stuff in here. All right, you're gonna learn more about the smoke.
They gonna bring the smoke in next week?
Huh?
They gonna bring the smoke in here next week?
No, we already talked about the smoke, but once we read tomorrow, you'll understand why the smoke is important. Okay? Because tomorrow, some people gonna mess the smoke up. And when they mess the smoke up,
That's done.
yeah, they're done.
In a week.
All right.